Welcome to Alan's Bitcoin. In this video we're going to show you how to add another account. So you might want to do that if, for example, you've got some Bitcoin savings in one account and you might have a business where you want to keep your personal savings separate from your business Bitcoin. So we're going to set up a second account for, I'm going to call it business Bitcoin. Okay, so let's get started. I'll put the phone to the side for now. What we need to do is get our Jade set up. So at the moment you'll notice it's uninitialized, which means there's no seed phrase on it, no passphrase on it. So I'm just going to flip to scan seed QR, because I'm going to scan a seed QR that I made in an earlier video. Okay, here's the seed QR and our Jade. Click on scan QR. There it is, boom, got it instantly. And I'm now going to add the passphrase which I used to set up the Bitcoin savings account, which was DEF. And then just enter that by selecting the tick symbol. Asking us to confirm DEF, yeah, that's right. Yes, and that's as active. And I can confirm that I've done it right because the 8-byte fingerprint on the bottom right there is the same as it is on my notes, and it also matches the key in the Bitcoin savings. Okay, so what we have to do is display an Xpub on Jade so that we can set up a second wallet in Nunchuk. So we're going to go to Options, Wallet, Export Xpub. Now, when we set up, in the previous video, I set up an account using the default path, which is this one. So the default derivation path, or BIP32 path, is M8400. So we can't use that again because we'd just be setting up the same wallet with a different name, which means that both wallets would be providing the same addresses and showing the same balances. So you wouldn't have two separate accounts. So we're going to have to change that derivation path. So go down to Options, go to Account Index, so select that. And Jade has 6 boxes here, that means you could set up 999,999 accounts. Okay, so we've used account 0 so far for our Bitcoin savings, and this time we want to use account 1. So I'm going to set 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and move it up to 1. Select. So our account index is now 1. Let's go back to the Xpub. So that's an Xpub QR that's been displayed, and you can see now that it says single sig M8401. So that's given us a different Xpub to set up a different account. Okay, so the next stage is to open up Nunchuk. So here we have it. This is my list of wallets in Nunchuk. I've only got one at the moment, and that's the one I set up in a previous video, which is our Bitcoin savings account. I'm just going to drop that down a bit, so it's too close. So the first thing we need to do when we're setting up a wallet in Nunchuk is to add a key. So let's go to Keys, Add Key. We're using a Jade. I'm going to add via QR code. We've already done that stuff, so just continue. Key name, this time, because we're using the derivation path M8401, I'm going to call it Key 1. We're going to scan QR. almost there. You can see the percentage, and that's it. So that's key 1 uploaded. And you can see our fingerprint there in the key spec, and you'll notice that the derivation path is after it, 8401. Okay, so that's just got our key added. Just tap anywhere on the screen, and then add key. And that's it, that's our key 1. Close that. So now we're going to go to the home screen. So we've still only got one wallet. It's our old Bitcoin savings, and we've got 2 keys. And you'll notice when you've got the keys listed there, that one says key 0 is air gapped, and it's got a fingerprint, and key 1 is air gapped and it's account 1, and it's got the same fingerprint. So that means key 0 has the default derivation path or BIP32 path, and key 1 has a slightly different derivation path with the last 0 changed to 1. Okay, so let's go to home, add account, custom wallet. We'll call this business Bitcoin. Continue. And we're going to select key 1. Continue. Just check the details. It's a business Bitcoin. It's single signature, standard wallet, native SegWit, which is a default, and the member key is key 1, and you can see it's got a fingerprint. It says account 1, and the BIP32 path or derivation path is M8401. Create wallet. Again, like the last video, we don't have to save the file unless we're making a multi-signature wallet, but this is a single signature, so we don't have to do it. So I'm going to click on I'll do this later, but probably won't. And that's it. That's the second wallet set up. So we now have 2 Bitcoin wallets, one for business, one for savings, and they both have separate keys. Key 0 for the personal Bitcoin, and or the Bitcoin savings, and key 1 for the business Bitcoin. And that's it. And you can add as many of these as you want. You just have to keep changing the derivation path. So if you wanted a third account, you would change the derivation path to M8402, and that would give you your third account. And that's it. That's the end of the video. Let me know if you have any feedback. Thank you.